Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we are making 20 tumblers today. Have you ever wondered if it's possible to make 20 tumblers in just one day? Well, I did, and not only did I get it done, but I also recorded the whole process to show you exactly how I did it, step by step. This is what 20 sublimation tumblers look like, all done in one day. I'm taking you behind the scenes, from designing, printing, wrapping, pressing, all the way to the final results. Let's get started. If you're new to tumbler making or sublimation, here's a quick rundown of the materials you'll need to get started. Here I'm showing you the 20 designs I created in Canva along with a few others I did get from Etsy. Most of the tumblers are teacher themed, but there's also a cowboy tumbler I made for the customer who wanted something unique. They requested different designs for some of the tumblers, and I'm so happy with how they all turned out. I also like to print from Silhouette Studio. It gives me more control over the size and placement, and I love how the colors always pop out on my tumblers. Now I'm printing some of the designs using my sublimation printer. So once they're printed, I'm going to use my Cricut paper trimmer to clean up the edges. It's really important to make sure everything is trimmed correctly so that no white lines show once it's wrapped on the tumblers. Make sure you get all the edges right because you only want to see the design and no white lines once it's wrapped. I'm going to continue doing the same steps with the other designs, printing, trimming, and getting everything ready for the tumblers. Just a little tip, to make sure your tumblers turn out flawless, always make sure to measure your tumbler size. I'm using 20-ounce tumblers, and my designs are 9.3 by 8.2 inches, but every tumbler is different, so it's important to get the right measurements for each one. This helps ensure a perfect fit when you're wrapping your design. Here's a look at how vibrant and beautiful these prints came out. This is exactly how you want it to look for a clean sublimation transfer. Colors are so bright and bold, and the details are sharp. Look at how colorful and vibrant these prints are. This is the kind of quality that ensures your tumblers will turn out perfectly every time. Your print should always look as vibrant as this to get the best results. And just note, when your designs are this vivid, it means your tumblers will have that professional, eye-catching finish. The bright colors will really pop once they're pressed, giving your customers a high-quality product that they'll love. Next, it's time to clean the tumblers. So before wrapping, I always clean each tumbler with alcohol to make sure there's no lint, oil, or residue that could affect the print. This step is crucial to ensure the design adheres properly and that the transfer is smooth and crisp. Any dirt or oils left behind can cause uneven areas or blurry prints. Plus, if it's not properly cleaned, any lint or oil can show in the design once pressed, which can ruin the final result. So I make sure to give each tumbler a good wipe down to guarantee a perfect professional finish. Now it's time to wrap the tumblers. So I'm wrapping the tumblers, and this part is super important. You want the paper to be tight with no gaps or wrinkles. The tighter the wrap, the better the transfer. You really have to squeeze to get that perfect tightness and make sure the seams are close. If there are any gaps, you can end up with ghosting, which can cause white lines to show on your tumbler. You can also end up with uneven or blurry prints. So we don't need those issues, because if that occurs, your tumbler will be ruined. So once the design is placed, I make sure to secure it with heat tape. And you can only use heat resistant tape. So I apply the tape carefully, ensuring the design stays in position so it doesn't shift during pressing. You want to make sure you apply enough tape to the tumbler to help close out any air. The goal is to make sure the paper is perfectly aligned so when it's pressed, the design transfers cleanly and without any distortion. I'm going to continue doing the same steps and repeat the process for the rest of the designs. So once all the tumblers are wrapped and taped, they'll be ready to go into the heat press. Here's a look at all the tumblers fully wrapped and ready to go into the press. You can really see how snug and secure they are with the tape. This step is so satisfying and everything is prepped and lined up. And now it's time to bring the designs to life. Next it's time to press the tumblers. So when I press them, I always place the tumbler in with the tape seam facing up first. Then once it beeps, I rotate it to the opposite side to make sure both sides get even press and heat. Then once the sides are finished, I carefully take it out and let it cool. Always use a heat glove to protect your hands. These tumblers come out extremely hot right after pressing, and safety always comes first. So be cautious during this part. And also my heat press settings are 370, and I press it for 40 seconds the first time, and when I rotate it, I only do it for 20 seconds. Now it's time for the fun part, unwrapping the tumblers. After letting them cool for a few minutes, I start peeling back the paper. Always make sure to use a heat glove to protect your hands. The tumblers can still be hot if you don't let them cool down for at least 15 minutes, and safety is key. So since I was in a rush to see the design, I did not wait to complete 15 minutes. So that's why I still am using gloves right now. But look at the design. Look at this design. As you can see, it turned out beautiful. The colors are so vibrant and the lines are crisp. So the review never gets old. Every time it feels like unwrapping a little piece of art. It's so satisfying to see your hard work come to life right in front of you. Here are some more tumblers fresh out of the press, and just look at how beautiful these designs turned out. Every tumbler is seamless, the colors are vibrant, and they truly pop. It's always so rewarding to see the final products come to life like this. I keep going with the rest of the tumblers, repeating the same steps. Wrapping, pressing, unwrapping. These designs were all for a teacher theme order, and they came out so cute. I love how each one has its own personality and the colors just pop. Some have fun leopard prints, classic apples for teachers, and teacher-like quotes. Perfect for gifting or personal use. So if you're an educator like myself, you will love these tumblers. They make the perfect gift to show appreciation or just a little something to treat yourself. As I mentioned earlier, some of these designs were custom made by me and others I purchased from Etsy. I love bringing personalized ideas to life, and it's one of my favorite things to do. So if you ever want to place an order, check out my shop, Mo Crafts Designs. My website will be linked in the description below. There's something for everyone, whether you're shopping for yourself or a loved one, or just looking for the perfect gift. Now we're getting down to the last of the tumblers, just unwrapping them one by one and showing off these beautiful, vibrant colors. It's always exciting to see how each one turned out. They really make all the hard work worth it. And just like that, all 20 tumblers are done, bright, bold, and beautifully made in just one day. So here's a closer look at most of the tumblers before we wrap up. Yes, it took all day to do these tumblers, of course, with a few breaks in between, but I'm so satisfied with every single one. And this was actually one of my biggest orders ever, and I'm so proud of how each one turned out. So whether you're making these for your small business, a customer, or just for fun, I hope this behind the scenes look gave you some inspiration and motivation. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Be sure to check out my website, mocraftsdesigns.com. It's linked in the description along with the materials and everything I've used in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed, everyone.